Do's and don'ts with walieyullah.
Welcome to another episode of Safety Moment with walieyullah. If you follow us on Instagram, on LinkedIn, and on WhatsApp, we posted some pictures about safety of the kids in the swimming pool, and we talked about general safety of our kids at home, and we mentioned just one or two things. We are going to talk about them in this video. Remember to follow me on Instagram, follow me on my YouTube channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just click the subscribe button. It's not very difficult. Click the subscribe button and let us continue to give you updates on safety talks. When in the picture we sent some time ago, the first thing we mentioned was that we should not allow our kids to be close to the swimming pool alone without we being there. Even if they are good swimmers, a lot of things happens. The environment of the swimming pool is always a slippery area, and kids love playing a lot. They might have lost concentration, and maybe they are trying to run or pursue themselves, and they will slip and fall inside the water. They might feel and use their head to hit something, and there will be no emergency. There will be a serious emergency case, but there will be no one to respond to them. So even if your kids are good swimmers, no matter how good they are, please don't let them be close to the swimming pool alone without you being there to watch them. Always make sure that your kids wear the swimming ring always, even if they are good swimmers. If there is no need for them to learn, maybe they are learning how to swim, that's a different case, or they are experts, they are now experts in swimming. You've taken them to swimming training school, they now know how to swim. Except from that case, even if they show some good level of swimming, always make sure that most times they put on that swimming ring. And make sure that they put it on properly. Another very important thing is the use of chlorine. Chlorine is good in swimming pools as it helps us to kill some bacteria, help us to neutralize some chemicals, some like urea and the likes, so that it won't affect us. At the same time, excess chlorine in the water is very dangerous. It affects the eye, it causes eye irritation, it causes skin irritation. It can even lead to asthma. When the vapor of chlorine is being inhaled, it can have a long time throughout their lives. They can continue to have asthma if they inhale excessive amount of chlorine and it gets into their system. So let us avoid that too. It's very, very important. We are not saying we shouldn't use chlorine. Let us use alternative chlorine, and let us educate our people about the use of chlorine in swimming pools. It will be limited and it will be the right amount. A very important one that is very, very important and very common is that most of we parents, when we are going outside, we keep our kids inside and we lock the door. Say they have a lot of things to play with. You might think that nothing can happen, but something can still happen. There might be excessive power supply, and it might affect the AC air conditioning system, might affect the television, and there can be an explosion, and at the end of the day we have fire gushing out, and there will be no way for the kids to escape. Meanwhile, whenever there is power supply, everybody's in their home, everybody's listening to music, their radio, their speaker is on, they can't even hear any kind of screaming, and at that time your kids will be inside. So there are many emergency situations that can warrant that your kids will need people's attention. So please don't always lock your kids inside. If you want to make them to be inside, there must be an asset from inside the home that the elders among them will know how to go out. Maybe there will be a one-way access button, that when they press the button, it's only they inside that can go out. Those outside cannot come in. So it's part of the control measures we use in our homes. And for those of us that we don't have that, please let's avoid putting our kids inside the home because we don't want them to go out and go and play, and we now lock them inside, we now take the key along. If there's any need for emergency, to be a sorry case, and it's better to be safe than sorry. So you're trying to save them from going out. At the same time, you should also weigh your risk, weigh them together. Why you put them inside? What if anything happens? What if there is anything can happen? They might need one of them might fall in suddenly and might just need a medical attention. So please, let us avoid doing this. Let's stay safe. Let's be with our kids always. Kids are very playful. Let us keep an eye on them always, and let us always be safe. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Statement with walieyullah. Remember, safety is everyone's business. All this idea of it has been written, and at the same time we are human. That's why God has given us sense to be able to think about A, B, C. If you do this, this is what will happen. Most of us go out go out to look for survival. We don't sit at home. Yes, we go out, we don't sit at home, because we know that it's a process. Most of us, we at night, all of us at night, we lock our doors, we lock the gate, we have dogs, we lock the window. We are not saying that it has been written, let us open the door. Everything is in process. Same thing happens to safety. Safety too is in process. You do this to be safe. It's not only about the call. It's not only about God has written it. God has written it and has given us the sense to be able to know what is right and what is wrong, and we do what is right. So we can't know everything. So when we have a situation whereby we have people who can enlighten us about what to do, we should always try to encourage such people. We should always try to listen to what they say. We are all learning. We are all together in this world. So remember to subscribe so that we always give us updates on safety related issues. Do have a lovely day ahead. I remain Walieyullah Adegoke, and I'm your lovely host always. Thank you.